What?
Cooldown reduction for the faster clear. But all that I feel like is not really necessary, especially for Braves. But he might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yep, might have to flash, does so. As Fly also going to have to flash out of there as Kuzan was coming in. Rich moving on down here, and that's what happens when you have top pressure. Spirit's in trouble, and he is going to be taken down, and the coordination on the emote spam.
Do a little bit of combo. They're not going to kill Graves. And Karma's right there. Okay, so he sees them, able to dash. And then Karma immediately gives him a shield. Like, you're never killing this guy. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. And also he had all of his grit stacked up anyhow. So he had a lot of extra tankiness. I think very good timing on the gank from Spirit. Meanwhile, bottom side of the map, Guga not going to be taking too much damage. Thank you very much to Eclipse. But now Mystic does find the double stun. Doctum has been ignited. Ben in trouble. He has to flash away as Doctum's just standing his ground against Mystic here. Not going to fall down. Doctum also going to walk away as the teleports now come in from everyone. Rich grabs that first kill. The Obliterate goes down on top of him. Doctum desperately trying to come back into the fight, but he's not going to be able to. Flash forward as Keen puts him in the death realm and obliterated.
Used in that plate to secure that kill, but I think it still is pretty worth for the side of Afrika, as now we might have a gank here.
Yep, no flash available there, and the dredge line is going to land. Fantastic pillar from Spirit as well, very dead today.
Exactly. It's really just up to what King can do as a player, as Dynamics are going to try to force this fight.
Yeah, and they force the flash out of Spirit very early. Subjugate not going to be nearly enough as Keen
is not doing so bad for himself. Might get ganked here, though.
Might. Yep, he absolutely will get ganked as he's put into the death realm. Not a lot that Spirit can do here. Just try and back things up as now Rich is trying to win this 1v1 against Keen, but the W's still there, guys. He was always going to die. Very good by Spirit to play around Keen. Make sure he has the best time. Speaking of which, let's check out this kill top.
예, 반피. 네, 풀 있어, 반피요. 아, 풀 10초다, 10초. 나이스.
They were saying like
탑에 전령 깔아도 될
1
것
second. So much focus in the bottom side by Afrika. They should be able to get this, although.
Yeah, in goes Guga looking for it. Solar Flare's good, and they just blow up Spirit instantly. Teleport's now coming through thick and fast as Ben down to about half health. There's the culling, soaked by Fly, but that's not what you want as Keen teleports in. Death Realm is going to be there, and immediately he puts Beyond in and tries to take him down. Will be sacrificed, though, as now Guga might be his second target, but the Inspire Shield's going to be too strong, and Keen will fall down.
Because there were so many teleports that came in, but just the bait there, okay.
That flash in onto Mystic. He cleanses, he flashes, tries to get out of there. Fantastic stopwatch from Ben to buy some time as Spirit moves on in. Oh, the Moonlight Vigil lands as Mystic looking for the activation, but doesn't quite get there. Spirit dives in. Guga goes golden, and Kuzan is going to zone Spirit out.
Beyond was up with a Rift Herald, and so Afrika said maybe we can get this. Nice pillar here, though.
Yeah, in goes Guga. 2 people hit by that True Shot Barrage as we're trying to use that Shield of Daybreak to bring down Fly. Gets the flash out there as Kuzan moving on in. See the AoE coming through, and Doctum is very strong. They have to be careful. Fly continues to get zoned out. Remember, he does have the heroic entrance as Rich off to the side gets dredge line. We'll have to try and get out of there if there's no opportunity. The ulti comes forward, and now Team Dynamics, I don't think they're going to have an opportunity to fight for this Infernal. It's going to be the second Drake going over to Afrika. The first Infernal of the game. Come down into this brush. As Afrika, they want to fight. Taunt only lands onto Rich, who gets hit by the Moonlight Vigil as well, but in goes Guga looking for it. Oh my god. Death Realm put through immediately. Keen is looking to try and take him down. I don't know whether he's going to be able to get him in time, though, as Keen gets stunned, eventually finds the kill. And now Afrika are trying to look for this fight. Beyond dives forward, looking in a little bit.
If your Ezreal is not hitting poke,
well, barrage, you hit that one.
Right?
That's a lot of damage. Culling comes down. Good solar flare is going to land onto Fly as once again Keen immediately puts Guga into the death realm, but this time he does have the Gargoyle Stone Plate. Keen diving on in, still trying to do what he can. Goes Golden. Guga still flashing out of the way as so far this is a great fight for Dynamics. And Doctam should be able to clean up. Mystic, though, still alive. Always scary.
Yeah, which is, you know, just shelling a huge amount of damage into one target. As
basically, 14 seconds time, that's going to be a really rough one. As Beyond immediately going to utilize his QSS that he's picked up, as now Ben looking for Doctam, gets the depth charge, doing a lot of work as Guga finds himself into the backline, but he's by himself, not actually able to start the fight. But look at the culling, just eating through a Freaker, and Beyond is frontlining as this Graves. He's punished for it, but he's able to quick throw out as, oh my god, 200 years of punishment. As he is able to take down Guga, and Rich has to be careful. Dredgeline's not going to find it, but Mystic does. That is so much damage as the teleport's now coming in. Dynamics trying to keep themselves okay, but Beyond is definitely dead. Dredgeline is going to secure it as now Kuzan looking for an opportunity, but Fly goes into his Zonyas, and now Keen gets in. Good night, sweet Kuzan, as Doctam finds himself without any teammates. Arcane shifts over the wall. Rich.
I'm glad we get the perfect example, because even though Team Dynamics were so far ahead,
unless they just, oh my,
that was close.
That was pretty close.
That was
actually.
close.
Yeah.
Now, even though there was utility,
Dredgeline not going to be able to find too much, as another Solar Flare is going to go into Narnia. Going to find the mark. That's Keen. Yeah, he's just going to throw out a Death Realm and see whether he can kill Kuzan, who will have an Inspire Shield. Obliterate, not quite enough there, as Kuzan throws some damage back. The culling, once again going to be good, but once again, Mystic does do a lot of work. But they do have very low health bars. Beyond almost just gets 2 hit by this Aphelios, as Ben's going to go down. Heroic entrance, not quite enough there, as Doctam's going to grab him. Mystic, he's going to answer back, but is it going to be enough? The answer is no for now, as Rich is off to the side. True Shot Barrage almost takes down Keen. Mystic going to gameplay them to death, though, as you can see. Relentless Pursuit's going to have to get him out of there as, oh no, killed by the Death Scheme.
Elder against Aphelios. I mean, you might as well just type out the GG right now.
That True Shot Barrage did not find Keen, who, like you say, is soloing out this Elder Drake. Dynamics are not going to be able to get here, just straight up. It's down to 4,000 health. Rich coming on in. Ben is in a little bit of trouble, as the rest of Dynamics will get here, so it's likely to be a 50-50. The culling flies in, but the Elder Drake is taken by a Freaker. Feels like it's all but over as the Aphelios is doing work, but it's 1-for-1 so far. Both supports are falling down. Rich trying to win this fight against Keen, but he's not going to be able to.
They have faltered a bit to the might that is Mr. 200 Years, as Ezreal has done a just disgusting amount of damage, and he will continue to.
With the amount of healing that Mystic is going to have available. And he's got 6 items though, guys. Aphelios with 6 items is pretty dangerous, as Solar Flare is going to slow Keen down, but not going to get any stuns. Now Doctam Ben off to the side as Keen just booking it right into the members of Team Dynamics. He, of course, can do that, as now Rich trying to soften him up. Another Dredgeline's going to land, this time onto Guga. Not exactly the target that they want, but he's still going down like he's made of butter. Now Doctam in the Death Realm, I believe. No, he's not. It's in fact Keen moving on past him, trying to fight Beyond. As Ben is very, very low. Dredgeline not going to find the mark, as Rich finds a fantastic culling off to the side, but Beyond is going to fall because Mystic does a hell of a lot of damage, but Dynamics still able to potentially get some work done here, but look, Mystic is still alive. Fly will be able to play Bodyguard, and True Shot for, oh man, that was almost. Baron taken. They're going to have that in order to secure the next Elder Drake.
Now, watch Keen on the bottom. And I know there's a fight going on the top side. Keen baits Rich out of position and then ults Kuzan. Rich is kind of like out of position here. Keen in the front line is able to zone them all out like this. So they all have to back away. And that's going to set up this front to back here for Mystic, who's going to move on forward, say hello.
Oh,
you can call me sir from now on.
Blind, by the way.
Yeah. And then the flash over the wall, you can't do that, okay? I don't care how close you are to killing Mystic, how close you are to killing Aphelios. The culling does so much damage, Ezreal does so much damage. It doesn't seem to matter, because they all just soak it all.
All right, Dynamics, this is your last chance to try and go for anything. It's beyond trying to get into this pit. He's going to get towards it, but immediately the Graves falls down. Good night, everyone, as a Freaka melts the members of Dynamics. Could it be the quadra kill? Potentially, as Doctum's trying to kite this one out. It's a good arcane shift, but I'm sorry, my friend, it's just not going to be enough, as Keen says no. That's going to be the ace, finally. Afrika needed a couple of Elders, a Baron, Infernal Soul, all sorts of things in order to take down Dynamics, but in the end, it was pretty comfortable, as the Nexus will fall at 43 minutes, and we're going to a game number 3.